Hey guys, it's Heather from Tomatoes, Puppies, and Everything Gardening. I am trying to do some cleanup to get ready for Thanksgiving, and I had these brown bags of holy basil on top of my dining room cabinet, and I thought, why not go ahead and process them and get rid of them so that they're not just sitting there in the dining room. So if you remember, there were two different videos in the last 3 to 5 weeks where I collected some holy basil. And so I did two methods this season. One is to clip your holy basil and put it into brown bags and let it dry that way. And the last way that I collected my holy basil to dry it was to just cut it, clip it. I did give it a quick rinse and then let it dry out. It's very dry. You can hear it. So I thought real quick we will compare this method versus the bag method to dry the holy basil. So I'm going to open the bag. And actually, some of these bags were collected at different time periods. So I'm going to try to find one that is the oldest. I didn't put any dates, of course. This looks pretty old. So let's just dump it out here and take a peek. Okay, there's more in there, but I'm just going to put a little bit on the plate and then a little bit of this one on the plate so we can compare and contrast. Honestly, the leaf color looks almost identical. So this is the one from the bag. This is the one. This one looks a little darker actually, from the air drying method of tying up, turning upside down and putting somewhere, preferably in a dark location, but actually I had mine hanging on the front side of this curtain, so it may have gotten too much sun. So I kind of like the bag method better for these comparisons of these two leaves. I'm sure I could find some better leaves over here if I keep looking. Let's see. This one looks okay. Take a different leaf from this pile. So very, very similar. Actually, this leaf from the bag one looks darker than the air method on this leaf. So I don't know. I'm sure it's no difference. Let me smell. So it could just be the leaves that I happened to harvest on that day, but for me, right in this very moment, this one leaf of the air method smells more aromatic than the one that was in the bag. So who knows? I think either method is perfectly fine as long as you dry your leaves and you're able to make sure they're completely dry, and then crumple them, store them in whatever container you choose, and just enjoy them. I do have one quick update. I think you guys are going to be really surprised. So remember when I found that one holy basil when I was clearing out a bed? It was a self-seeded holy basil, and I had the idea, I'm going to bring it in the house and see what happens. Can I keep this holy basil alive? Well, look at how pretty. I think it actually looks happier and healthier now than when it was kind of basically hidden under some zinnias and marigolds, neglected, hardly getting any sun. It just looks great. And so now I can have fresh holy basil all winter long. This plant does get a lot of sun from this bay window, and now that the leaves have fallen outside, you know, it's a lot of bright, direct light throughout the day. And I do have a grow light that also provides 6 to 8 hours of light a day. But I think it looks great. So Maybe that will encourage you to get out before your first frost. Maybe next year. I know it's too late for most of you now. Dig up your favorite plants, try to bring them inside, and just see what happens. Um, I've got some pretty purple flowers and great leaves for tea. So I'm very glad I tried this. So I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great Thanksgiving. Bye.